Hi, Principles of Management class. Welcome to Module 3. I'm going to give you a quick overview of what we'll be doing this week. We are going to cover 3 chapters again this week because it's such a short class. So I tried to keep your assignments pretty minimal to where you could have some sort of takeaway that you can definitely apply in your current work environment or your desired future work environment. So in Chapter 5, what we'll be reviewing are really ethics and social responsibility. There's a short TED talk that you'll watch. This chapter touches a little bit on sustainability as it relates to corporate social responsibility. And there's a really impactful video that I've included for you all to watch, in addition to a short case activity that's done in MindTap. If you have any issues with MindTap at all, please let me know. That should be fairly quick for you to complete. When we make our way to chapter 6, or really for any of these chapters, you do have the ability to have the text read to you if you prefer to do that while you have something else going on at home. You also have the ability to pull up the PowerPoint slides for the chapter if that's an easier way for you to learn or to not have to read all 3 chapters in one sitting. So, chapter 6 talks a lot about managing startups and new ventures. So, there's a lot of really great stuff in this chapter as it relates to being an entrepreneur, making sure that you have an effective business plan, learning about what incubators are, why they're important, and why they might apply to you in your future work. And then finally, after you complete a discussion for this particular chapter and the self assessment, you'll quickly move forward to chapter 7, which talks about organizational structure and change. So at Kitaba, I oversee the strategic planning process, which is something that doesn't happen often. It's happening over the next year, and the plan will last for 3 to 5 years, and the plan keeps the 10-year horizon in mind. So this particular chapter is going to talk a lot about planning and goal setting, and hopefully at some point in your life you've come up with a SMART goal. If you haven't, I hope that this chapter is useful to you. But again, feel free to download the slides, to have the book read to you. I would actually recommend that you figure out what days of the week you're going to read each chapter so that you don't read all at once. And I'm here to support you for anything that you need. So don't hesitate to reach out to me with any questions, concerns, or feedback, and I'm happy to work with you. I hope you all have a great week. We are close to the halfway mark, which is really hard to believe. So next week, I'm going to try and open the module a little bit earlier. We will have a test. You'll notice that any quiz or test will be open book, but it's timed in a way that you really should know the answer. So my hope with the test is to have it more application based so that you can really share with me what you've taken away from the class and how you plan to apply it rather than having you study from memory. So have a great week. I'm looking forward to seeing your responses and work this week.